All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into our presentation here for our Bridge to BSN program at Azusa Pacific University. My name is Adam Huxell. I'm an admissions representative, and I'm here with my colleague Kelsey to just share a little bit more about the program.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for being here, everyone. We're really glad that you were able to make it, and we're excited to share more about this program. So a little bit about Azusa Pacific University in general. We have over 8,000 students enrolled here at Azusa Pacific, but we do have a 12-to-1 student-to-professor ratio. So that's something that's really important to us, that our faculty members know who their students are and want them to succeed in their program. And then we were founded in 1899, so we're a very established university.
All right, and then some more background on Azusa Pacific is our four cornerstones. These make up our logo, the Azusa Pacific University A, and they are Christ, community, scholarship, and service. This is, integral to everything that we do and the faith background that we teach from and everything like that. Even though APU is a private Christian university, we do not require students to be Christian to attend. There's no statement of faith or anything like that, but our professors do teach from a faith-based perspective, and there are faith integration components in classes. So that makes just for really good, just dynamic conversations and reflections and things like that in a industry and service that is so just very people-oriented, such as nursing. So yeah.
Some program highlights: we have a diverse student body. We have doctorally prepared faculty members, so they're really well equipped to be teaching the classes that they're teaching. We have an innovative curriculum that's going to help students when they go into their career and their practice as a nurse. And also, if students are interested in pursuing a master's in science in nursing, or a doctor in nursing practice, or a doctor in a PhD in nursing, you're going to be prepared for that because of the curriculum in this program. We have small class sizes, like I mentioned, a 12-to-1 professor to student or student to professor ratio. Again, faculty members, they really care about their students. They want to see them succeed. So that's something that's important to us. As a part of this program, students won't only get a BSN, a bachelor's in science and nursing, but also the public health nurse certificate. So it's a kind of a 2-for-1 deal. So it's just another thing to add to your resume and to your experience. And then there is a high demand for APU graduates, especially in the nursing field. We have one of the best nursing programs in the country. It's in the top 10. So especially in hospitals and doctors' offices in the area, the APU nursing graduates especially are sought after for jobs in the area.
All right, and then program overview is the program in total is 4 semesters long. It's 10 units per semester for a total of 40 units, and then we actually reward you with 10 extra units upon passing your NCLEX. As far as who's eligible to enroll and apply for our Bridge to BSN program, it does require the students to currently be enrolled in an ADN, so getting their associate's degree of nursing, and you can apply even with just 1 semester completed. It's a fully online, accelerated 8-week courses during the summer, and then the program length runs from mid-June to mid-August for that summer semester for Bridge. And then kind of the way it works, we'll break it down a little bit more in the next slide. But students would continue with our RN to BSN cohort in the fall after finishing their ADN program. And yeah, it's pretty much just an opportunity to get jump started on your BSN degree and get some of those courses out while you're completing your ADN.
Yeah, so this is just a little bit about the semester and the program progression. So there's 2 different routes that you can go. You can either start this program when you're finishing and you're done with your ADN, or in the middle of your ADN. So for students who are finishing their ADN this spring, so for example, they're finishing it spring of 2023, students have the opportunity to start this summer of 2023, and then it takes 4 semesters to complete the program, regardless of when you start. So if you were to start in the summer of 2023, you would come back and take fall 2023 classes, spring 2024 classes, and then finish summer of 2024. If you decided I want to take a break, take the summer off, then you could start the program in the fall of 2023, and then you would come back spring, summer, and fall of 2024 and graduate December of 2024. There's also the opportunity to get a jump start, just like Adam said, and start the program while you're in the middle of your ADN. And that would
Mhm.
mean that you would take summer classes here with us between your first and second year of the ADN program. So you could start this summer 2023, and then you would go back to your school, finish your ADN for the fall and spring, and then come back to APU in the summer of 2024, do a fall 2024, and then graduate spring of 2025. So regardless of what route you go and what semester you start, it will take 4 semesters to start, but we encourage students to start in the middle of their ADM program if possible, just to get that jump start on the program. And then again, students will graduate with a BSN and the public health certificate as well.
Awesome. And then we did want to extend an invitation for anybody. Today is May 4th, 2023. So and we'll usually have one or two of these a year. So our next Bridge same day admissions event is going to be on Thursday, May 11th from 4 to 7 p.m. It's completely online via Zoom and only 30 minutes are required. But these are great events. Essentially, we waive your application fee and one of your recommendations. It gives you a chance to meet with an admissions representative and just complete your application together, and they're happy to help answer any of your questions. And then after that, if you're able to submit your application and came prepared with the right items and everything like that, we would move you forward to an interview with a faculty member from the nursing department. And then if everything looks good there, you're able to ask them questions and they'll ask you questions. You could potentially get a conditional admissions offer. So again, we usually have about one to two of these a year.
Mhm.
So keep a lookout on our calendar. And our next one is going to be on Thursday, May 11th, from 4 to 7. So we hope to see you there.
A little bit about the tuition breakdown. So the program is 40 units and the cost per unit is $460. So the cost of the program, just the sticker price, is about $18,400. We do have a 10% tuition discount with schools that we have an academic agreement with. So those schools are listed here on the screen. So if you attend one of those schools, then there could be a 10% discount. So then the cost per unit would be $414, and the base cost would be $16,560. So those are just the sticker costs. We're going to go over some information about financial aid in just a minute to see different ways that you can fund your degree. And it's just important to keep in mind that these numbers are subject to change. But let's go over some financial aid information now.
Yeah, so there's a few different ways that we've seen students fund their education here at APU. So the first one of those would be scholarships and grants, and we'll have a QR code, I believe, on the next slide with some links to check those out. And then we do recommend that all students complete their FAFSA. The deadline for that is usually June 30th. So that's what it is for this coming fall. And that would be for the federal student loans. And then we do have a whole office at our main campus in Azusa that serves military and veteran students. We're happy to, if you'd like to connect with us, we can share their phone number and email address with you. And then some students do have the opportunity to use company reimbursement to fund their BSN. And we want to help you just make sure to take advantage of that if it's available to you.
And these are some scholarship and grant opportunities like Adam mentioned. So these two QR codes, the APU departmental scholarships, that's the scholarships that APU offers, and then also external scholarships. So the external scholarships is a page that our student accounts department updates regularly with different scholarships that might be applicable for students. So definitely check those two web pages out. And then we also, for this summer only, for summer of 2023, we have a $1,000 scholarship that students might be eligible for. So that's something you'd have to apply for, but we'd be happy to provide that application link for you once you get started through the admissions process.
All right. And then again, we just recommend that all students fill out the FAFSA, and that can be completed by following the QR code here. It's fafsa.ed.gov. And kind of the process for that would be to get fully admitted to your program with us here at APU first. And then within about a week, APU is able to receive your completed FAFSA. And then after that, get a completed financial aid packet out to you. Our APU school code is going to be 001117 to send your FAFSA over to us. And then it's also something that we need to mention too is that for our bridge program, if you are admitted and enroll after just one semester of your ADN with us, you would still be a full-time student at the community college, so financial aid would be available essentially once you begin during the fall semester with us at APU, just because you cannot have financial aid at two universities at the same time. So that's an interesting note that we just need to mention is that financial aid with APU would begin once you begin with our RN to BSN cohort during the fall. Yeah.
And then if you do have questions about financial aid, our Student Financial Services, our Student Services Center would be able to answer those questions for you. We'd be happy to answer any general questions that you have, but they'll start working, the Student Services Center will start working with students once a student has been admitted into the program, and that's when we'd be able to give you specifics on any aid that you would be eligible for. So their contact information is on the screen, so you can feel free to reach out to them with any specific questions about financial aid. And then if you do have any questions for us about the admissions process, we'd be more than happy to help out Adam and myself. And we have a couple other colleagues that will work with students through this application process. And we'd love to talk with you about the program in more detail and walk you through the application process. So our contact information is here on the screen. And there's 2 QR codes here as well. So you can feel free to scan those QR codes to read more about the Bridge to BSN program and start the application. But again, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to talk with you, and we hope to start working with you soon. Have a great day.